Standard 8, Subject General Science. Lesson number 10, Cell and Cell Organelles. In the previous video, we had learned about cell. Now in this video, we are going to learn about cell organelles. Cell organelles are nothing but component of the cell. Now component of the cell are nucleus, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi complex, lysosomes, mitochondria, vacuoles, plastid and chloroplast. Let's see them one by one. First is nucleus. The dark round spot seen under the microscope while observing the onion peeling stained with iodine is the nucleus of the cell. We cannot see the nucleus with our naked eyes. We required electron microscope to see the nucleus. Let's see the structure of the nucleus. When observed under electron microscope, we can see nucleus covered by a double layer membrane with small pores. These pores allow the passage of metal in and out of the nucleus. Nucleus has one round nucleolus and a network of chromatin fibers. Chromatin fibers are thin thread-like structure which condense to form short thick chromosome at the time of cell division. Functional segment on chromosomes are called genes. Now see the function of nucleus. It controls all metabolic activity of the cell and also the cell division. It is involved in the transmission of hereditary character from parents to offspring. These two are the main function of the nucleus. Now the next type is endoplasmic reticulum. The organelle which conduct various substances inside the cell is called endoplasmic reticulum. ER has a net-like structure consisting of interconnected miniature tubes, as you can see in the diagram, and seeds filled with the fluid. Now endoplasmic reticulum is connected to the nucleus from inner side to plasma membrane from outer side. Now endoplasmic reticulum are of two types, rough endoplasmic reticulum and smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Rough endoplasmic reticulum has ribosome granules on its outer surface. Now function of endoplasmic reticulum. It is the framework that supports cell conduction of protein take place. Here toxins that have entered the body through food, air and water are made water soluble by endoplasmic reticulum and then flushed out of the body. Now next type of cell organelle is Golgi complex. It is made up of 5 to 8 hollow and flat sacs placed parallel to each other. These sacs are called cistern and are filled with different enzymes. The protein coming from ER are enclosed in the vesicle which comes toward Golgi complex via cytoplasm. They fuse with the formation phase of the Golgi membrane and empty their content in the cistern. As they pass through the cistern, they are chemically modified with the help of enzymes. They are again packed in the vesicles. These vesicles exit from the maturation phase. Thus, cistern work like a packing department that pack and distribute substances. Now, function of the Golgi complex. First point, Golgi complex is the secretory organ of the cell. Second, it modify, sort and pack material synthesized in the cell, that is enzymes, mucus, protein, pigment, etc. and dispatch them to various target like plasma membrane, lysosomes, etc. Now third point, it produces vacuoles and secretory vesicles. Now the next point, it help in the formation of cell wall, plasma membrane and lysosomes. Due to various metabolic activity in the cell, organic waste is generated. Lysosomes digest these waste. Now lysosomes are simple, single membrane bound sac filled with digestive enzymes. The function of lysosomes are first, immune system. It destroys viruses and bacteria that attack the cell. Demolition squad. It is destroy worn out cellular organelle and organic debris. Third point, suicide bag. When a cell become old or is damaged, lysosomes burst and enzymes digest their own cell. Fourth point, during starvation, lysosomes digest stored protein, fat. Now the next type is mitochondria. Students, we know that each cell require energy and this energy is produced in the mitochondria. Under the electron microscope, a mitochondrion is seen as a double membrane structure. The outer membrane is porous and the inner membrane is deeply folded. These folds are called cristae. The inner cavity is filled with proteinaceous gel-like matrix containing ribosomes, phosphate granules and DNA. Therefore, it can produce its own protein. With the help of enzymes, mitochondria oxidize carbohydrate and fat in the cell. The energy released in this process is stored in the mitochondria in the form of ATP, that is adenosine triphosphate. Plant cell have less mitochondria than animal cell. Now function of the mitochondria are first, to produce energy rich compound ATP, second, synthesis of protein, carbohydrate, lipids, etc. by using the energy in ATP. Now students, remember one thing, mitochondria are absent in the red blood cells. Due to this, the oxygen which is carried by them is not used for themselves. Now the next type is vacuole. Vacuoles are the storage sac for solid or liquid content. They don't have any typical shape or size. The structure of the vacuole changes according to the need of the cell. Vacuole is bound by single membrane. Now the function of vacuoles are, first is to maintain the osmotic pressure of the cell, second to store metabolic byproduct and end product such as glycogen, protein, water, etc. Third, in animal cell, they store waste product and food, while in the amoeba, it store food before digestion. Now the next point is, in plant cell, vacuoles are full of cell sap and provide turgidity, rigidity to them. Next is plastid. Why are plant leaves green and flower red, yellow, orange or blue? The organelle which gives such color is present only in the plant cell. It is called plastid. Plastids have double membrane and are of two types. The first one is leucoplast and the second one is chromoplast. Now the leucoplasts are white or colorless plastid, while chromoplasts are colored plastids. Now chloroplast can get converted into other type of chromoplast. Example, raw green tomato turn red due to breakdown of the chloroplast and synthesis of the lycopene. Now the next type of cell organelle is chloroplast. Now chloroplasts are important for the photosynthesis process that take place in the leaves. Students, we know that chlorophyll in the chloroplast trap solar energy and convert it to the chemical energy. Stroma in the chloroplast contain enzymes, DNA, ribosomes and carbohydrate that are necessary for the photosynthesis. Now the function of chloroplast. Chloroplast converts solar energy to the chemical energy that is in for preparing the food. Second point, chromoplast give different color to flower and fruits. Third point, leucoplasts are involved in the synthesis and storage of the food like starch, oil and proteins. So students, mitochondria and plastids can produce protein as well as replicate themselves as they have their own DNA and ribosomes. After studying the cell and the cell organelle, you must have come to know that all the function in the plant and animal cell are taking place smoothly due to the cell organelles. Such developed cells are called eukaryotic cell. Last year you have studied prokaryotic cell of the bacteria. So students, let's compare them. Let's see the difference between eukaryotic cell and prokaryotic cell. Now eukaryotic cell size is 5 to 100 micrometer and size of the prokaryotic cell is 1 to 10 micrometer. Number of chromosomes are more than 1 in the eukaryotic cell, and in the prokaryotic cell only 1 chromosome is there. Nucleus with the nuclear membrane, nucleolus and nucleoplasms are present. Nucleoid resembling nucleus is there in the prokaryotic cell. In the eukaryotic cell, mitochondria and plastids are present. But in the prokaryotic cell, they don't have membrane bound cell organelles. Examples of the eukaryotic cell are these cells present in the highly evolved unicellular and multicellular plant and animal, and prokaryotic cells are present in the bacteria. So students, now we understood what is cell and its organelle and function of them. Thank you.